Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago White Sox. Interleague baseball next. Gio Gonzalez is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitching.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there, 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And he fouls this one off. Story, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to, he was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rockies strand 1. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. These Rockies guys, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
So digging in now, Tim Anderson, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Jose Abreu trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer.
And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here, and the White Sox are out in front, 1-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Robert has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. 2 balls, no strikes, the count of the Rockies' designated hitter.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
3-0 to him now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting eighth.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Senzatella has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-1 home. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Randy Arozarena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Dom Nunez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third, that misses. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Nunez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dom Nunez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Trevor Story comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The next 0-2 misses off the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the belt, the pitch. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Colorado.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada will swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loved.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's in the second with the opposite field double. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting. First baseman.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Popped him up. Arenado near the bag at third. And the inning is over. White Sox. New inning set to get underway. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. This pitch is popped up. Moncada in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Swings through it for strike number 2. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Grandal has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ian Desmond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The high fastball is in there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Ryan McMahon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Not close. It's 2-0. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. A curveball hit right back at him. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Stepping in, Randy Arozarena. First pitch of the at-bat. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Count is 1-2 now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Nunez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Anderson picks it up. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Ready on 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Story hits a little over the 270 mark. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Wow, that's up onto the patio.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. 1-1. Here's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Moncada's there for it, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clear.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moncada ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. In now for Colorado, David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Has a look, now the pitch. Leury Garcia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Two and 0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 the count. Softly on a line to third. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 8th home run on the season for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Murphy waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here's Jose Abreu. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Sox get 3 thanks to this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the run. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ian Desmond is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan McMahon. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. In there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time. Leading off the inning, Ramon Laureano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 6-4. Now to the plate, Dom Nunez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back 3rd of this one.
Dom.
Kelvin Herrera is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Trevor Story will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ball 2. This is foul right side. Another try at 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still lead it 6-4. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Shaw.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and no strikes. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That evens it up 1-1. Shaw, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the 1st out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
The third baseman.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. That was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Nunez. The throw to first is in time, and the Nolan Arenado will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So it's second and third following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the stretch, Ian Desmond is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ian Desmond becomes the first out of the inning. Ryan McMahon comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A ball and a strike now. A 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Garrett Hampson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. Strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Rockies leave him loaded. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Carlos.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Runner at second, 1 away, and up next will be Ramon Laureano. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Laureano hits a little over the 270 mark. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out and a runner on second base. In under the hands with the fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lined into right, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Up next for Chicago, Randy Arozarena. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Sure took a healthy hack that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second. Striding in once again, Dom Nunez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Laureano is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting,
Trevor Story steps in now. No balls and one strike. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
So we got him looking there. Trevor Story goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bummer. A 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 19th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Rockies' 8. Wade Davis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's set. Here it comes. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now batting.
Standing in, Luis Robert. He flew out in his last at-bat. Adam Engel will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the White Sox, number 15, Adam.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Murphy is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Runners on first with 1 down. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Davis has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Still 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Yohan Moncada. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The White Sox down to their last strike. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Rockies are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 8-4 the final this afternoon.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safe.